Welcome to the 2020 World Forum for Intangible Cultural Heritage opening ceremony. I will be your moderator for the next 3 days throughout this forum. My name is Mok Sa-yoon. I'm with Tanju, MBC. It is a pleasure to meet you all. You can watch this forum online on IchCap, Tanju MBC YouTube channels, as well as YouTube channels and Naver TVs of Cultural Heritage Administration. We are also broadcasting this live on the official website of the forum. I'd like to ask you for your participation. The World Forum for Cultural Heritage, Intangible Cultural Heritage, was held under the theme of ICH in Cities in 2017, ICH in Peace in 2018, ICH in Civic Life in 2019. This year, the 2020 World Forum for Intangible Cultural Heritage is held under the theme of Human, Nature, and Intangible Cultural Heritage. As you know, humankind is faced with severe climate change and ecological crisis. By defining the relationship among humans, nature, and intangible cultural heritage, we can re-explore these values and discuss new ways to better safeguard ICH. This is the first day of the forum, and today we will be listening to a keynote speech delivered by the Assistant Director General for Culture at UNESCO, Mr. Ernesto Otone Ramirez. We will also be hearing from experts from Korea, Micronesia, Switzerland, and the US as part of today's forum. For our audiences, you can submit your questions or comments on our YouTube channel comment section or the forum's website. And we will make sure to deliver your questions and comments for the panel discussion session. We do hope that we can all take this forum as an opportunity to re-examine ourselves standing before nature and realize the true value of ICH, which have a long-standing tradition throughout our history. And with that, we would like to officially begin the 2020 World Forum for Intangible Cultural Heritage opening ceremony. We would first like to begin by hearing the welcome address of Chung Jae-suk, the Administrator of CHA.
Good morning, afternoon, and evening. I'm Chung Jae-suk, Administrator of the Cultural Heritage Administration of Korea. The world faces challenges brought on by the COVID-19 pandemic, yet you have made the effort to participate in this international discourse on preserving and transmitting intangible cultural heritage. I thank you all for joining us today. Together with the transmitters of world intangible heritage, all of you, including experts and scholars, have contributed to preserving thus far intangible cultural heritage seamlessly whilst creating differentiated values. However, COVID-19 is now transforming our lives in every aspect. Likewise, many changes we see with the contactless approach, I'm afraid, may have quite a significant impact on the preservation and transmission of intangible cultural heritage. Nevertheless, I'm confident that ICH will embrace these changes in our daily lives and deliver outcomes that encompass yet another noble value. In this context, the 2020 World Forum for Intangible Cultural Heritage will enable us to share the current status of ICH around the world and explore various alternatives to its wise preservation and transmission approaches. Moreover, building on the platform of the world's intangible cultural heritage, this forum will bring together the results of this international discourse to contribute towards policy development of each nation. Although this year's forum is held virtually, I am certain that our commitment and passion for sharing and transmitting the value of intangible cultural heritage will be felt strongly online. I extend my gratitude to those of you who have made this event possible and wish every one of you good health, safety, and happiness.
Thank you very much, Administrator Chung Jae-suk of the Cultural Heritage Administration. Next, we would like to hear from the former Minister of Culture, as well as the current Chairperson of the National Assembly Committee for Culture, Sports, and Tourism, Mr. Do Jong-hwan. It is a pleasure to meet you today. My name is Do Jong-hwan. I'm the chairperson of the National Assembly Committee on Culture, Sports, and Tourism. I would like to extend my congratulations to all of you on the 2020 World Forum for Intangible Cultural Heritage, which will be held for 3 days online, beginning with today. Professor Choi Jae-chun has said that the post-COVID humanity will be faced with a completely new, completely different world, a world that no one has experienced before, and we will be known as Corona sapiens. In the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic, humanity is facing a grave challenge, and now more than ever, the relationship between humans and nature is being acknowledged. ICH is passed down across generations to shape our identities, and it is the wisdom that allows communities to respond to the changes in our environment. ICH constantly is recreated through its interactions with nature. However, man made natural degradation and the destruction of our ecosystem are only getting worse, leading to a breaking down of the balance in the interactions between nature and humans. Climate change and natural disasters are threatening our lives. The foundation of cultural heritage that has been passed down across generations is disappearing, and communities are under threat to their existence and their very survival. Professor Choi Jae-chan has said that the answer lies not in a chemical vaccine, but in eco-vaccines. From an ecological point of view, ICH can make a substantial contribution to enhancing the sustainability of our environment. Intangible cultural heritage is a living and breathing a set of elements, and they can be a source for new innovation when we're faced with change. In terms of our future cultural diversity and achieving the sustainable development goals that we have set out, we have to review the role of ICH. This 2020 World Forum for Intangible Cultural Heritage will allow us to look at the case examples of different countries that are enriching people's lives and creating value through ICH. And it will give us the opportunity to redefine the relationship between humans and nature. And we will once again revisit the significance of ICH. I would like to thank the organizers at the National Intangible Heritage Center and UNESCO ICHCAP for their tireless efforts. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. That was Mr. Chairman Do Jung-hwan. Next, we're going to invite Mr. Kim Yoon-duk, the member of the National Assembly. Good afternoon. I am Kim Yoon-duk, member of the National Assembly for Jeonju-gap District. We're holding this forum to preserve the value of intangible cultural heritage and to develop them further. We're having this forum to find the relative alternatives and solutions for that end. Despite various difficulties out there, I would like to extend my deep gratitude to National Intangible Heritage Center and UNESCO ICHCAP, as well as relevant officials for making this forum possible despite challenging circumstances. This forum is being held online, and I'm certain that this forum will serve as a venue for us to reflect on the value and significance of intangible cultural heritage and how ICH around the world has affected the human world, and further to explore our path forward. The COVID-19 and climate change are causing great difficulties to all of us. At this critical juncture, I believe that this forum carries greater significance more than ever. In closing, I express my sincere appreciation to scholars from all around the world for their valuable lectures and keynote presentations. And I hope that this forum will continuously evolve as a forum that explores into the future of humanity for many more years to come. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kim Yoon-duk. With that, we would like to now move on to the mayor of the city of Tanju for his congratulatory remarks. Hello, I'm Kim Seung-soo, mayor of the city of Tanju. Congratulations to you on the opening of the 2020 World Forum for Intangible Cultural Heritage. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the organizers at the National Intangible Heritage Center and UNESCO ICHCAP for working so hard despite the difficult circumstances to organize this forum. Last year, the forum was held under the theme of ICH and civic education, which brought me much inspiration. This year, the theme is human, nature, and intangible cultural heritage. The values behind our city's administration are human, ecology, and culture, which corresponds to your forum's theme. I believe that the three elements of humans, nature, and culture can create more happiness for us all and allow for sustainable cities. I would like to once again thank all the organizers for all of your efforts, as well as the presenters and the discussants who will be providing much insight for all of us today. Together with the people of Tanju, we will all learn and enjoy what is to come from the forum. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mayor, for your kind words. I would like to express my appreciation once again to all of the distinguished guests for honoring this forum despite their very busy schedules. Next, we are going to be hearing from IHC-related organizations and organizations, institutions as a congratulatory remark for the opening of the 2020 World Forum for Intangible Cultural Heritage. ICH is a mother of all cultures, the driving force behind cultural development. I offer my sincerest congratulations to the 2020 World Forum on Intangible Cultural Heritage. Warm greetings to you. I am Kim Hyun-soo, Director General of the National Research Institute of Maritime Cultural Heritage. I offer my congratulations to the 2020 World Forum for Intangible Cultural Heritage. This year's forum, I understand, presents human nature and intangible cultural heritage as its overarching theme. In the face of hardships brought on by COVID-19, for our endangered natural ecosystem and intangible cultural heritage, I expect the forum to give us the wisdom to carry on our proud tradition. Once again, my congratulations to the World Forum for Intangible Cultural Heritage. Thank you. I offer my congratulations to the 2020 World Forum on Intangible Cultural Heritage. Due to COVID-19, the forum is being held virtually, yet it gives us a great opportunity to share our thoughts with a wider group of people. Human nature and intangible cultural heritage. That is indeed a pertinent theme for us all living in this COVID era. Thank you. Congratulations to the 2020 World Forum for Intangible Cultural Heritage. This forum is aimed at re-examining the value of ICR amidst the relation among human nature and the environment, exploring various solutions to the global environmental crises. I hope this meaningful event will produce fruitful results and great success. Hello, I'm pleased to meet you all. I congratulate you on the opening of the 2020 World Forum for Intangible Cultural Heritage. I understand that the forum is being held virtually due to COVID-19, yet the theme of human nature and ICR will bring together many experts from all around the world to engage in discourse over the next 3 days, and I look forward to successful outcomes from this forum. Congratulations to the World Forum on Intangible Cultural Heritage. As the world faces the ever-worsening ecological and climate crisis, I believe that intangible cultural heritage will play a pivotal role in resolving these challenges. I hope this forum will provide a venue for productive discussion in that regard, and I congratulate you once again. Hello, I'm artist Nanan. I offer my congratulations to the 2020 World Forum for Intangible Cultural Heritage, Human Nature, and Intangible Cultural Heritage. I believe this theme offers us an important message for this era. The long-standing asset of humanity, intangible cultural heritage, as we stand before nature to seek recovery and sustainability, is key to obtaining important, valuable, and meaningful insights. I congratulate you once again, and I also look forward to your keen interest for the forum. Thank you.
So we've just heard from many experts around Korea on their congratulatory remarks and their love for ICH. Now we also would like to listen to some messages from our friends and colleagues overseas.
My congratulations to Ms. Chung Jae-suk, as well as our friends at the National Intangible Heritage Center and INCHCAT on the opening of the 2020 World Forum for ICH. I'm glad that the forum can still take place online, and I wish everyone a fruitful time discussing the interplay between human, nature, and ICH over the next 3 days. Thank you.
I'm Antoine Gauthier, Director General of the Quebec Council for Intangible Heritage, and I wish to congratulate ISHCAP for organizing a very important meeting on human, nature, and ICH.
Warm greetings from the National Park of the Kyrgyz Republic. It's a great pleasure for me to congratulate you on the 2020 World Intangible Cultural Heritage Forum, Human, Nature and ICH. Recent years, humanity is facing with environmental and human crisis. ICH provides us with a rich traditional knowledge to find a solution in response to environmental crisis. This is the right time to discuss the role of the ICH in contributing to the environmental sustainability. This is the right time to work together to rediscover our heritage for better tomorrow. Let me take this opportunity to thank the ICHCAP for the organizing of this forum. Thank you.
Greetings from Mongolia. I would like to congratulate all the participants of the 2020 ICH World Forum on safeguarding natural cultural heritage of humanity during COVID-19 pandemic. Every success in your life.
Hi there. On behalf of the Norwegian safeguarders of intangible cultural heritage, I would like to wish the 2020 ICH World Forum a prosperous event and all the participants best of luck.
On behalf of Norwegian Crafts Institute and on behalf of Heritage Alive, the online journal for the accredited NGOs, I would like to congratulate ICHCAP for this wonderful initiative, bringing the world together in a time which is very difficult and very challenging. It's a wonderful job and we really appreciate it. Good luck with your seminar.
Dear ICHCAP, dear colleagues around the world, here comes a greeting from the ICH NGO Forum. In a time of COVID-19, it is of great importance to create opportunities that are broad and inclusive as possible to discuss environmental sustainability and ICH. We therefore welcome and congratulate ICHCAP to this online World Forum for ICH. We wish you successful days.
Namaskar. This is Ananya from India, banglanatak.com. Congratulations to the National Intangible Heritage Center and UNESCO ICHCAP for organizing this very important forum for deliberations on human, nature, and cultural heritage. The pandemic has devastated the world. At the place where I live, Kolkata, we saw the most severe cyclone in 100 years, Amphan. We have to look at our cultural heritage for getting assets for building resilience. So I look forward to this webinar. Best wishes. Thank you.
Kuzuzangpo, greetings from Bhutan, the world's only carbon negative country where nature shapes all aspects of our life. The COVID pandemic has given us a fresh opportunity to live our culture of immersing in nature, finding joy in its beauty, and being in the awe of the natural surroundings, from majestic mountains and astounding forests to the perfection we see in the petals of a flower. I wish you a successful conference on nature and culture, two of the most universal and free source of joy and happiness we have in our challenging times.
Now we are struggling in time of severe disaster caused by nature and ourselves. But I believe it's time when resilience and creativity, the root of elements of intangible cultural heritage, will lead us through the way through this pandemic. I warmly congratulate all the colleagues around the world.
Human, nature, and ICH.
So, including Korea, we have received these warm messages and video messages from all around the world. So we thank you very much. I hope this forum will prove to be meaningful for our audience as well as relevant officials. Next, let me invite Director General of ICHCAP, Kim Gi-hyung, for his opening remarks.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm Kim Gi-hyung, the Director General of the International Information and Networking Center for ICH in the Asia-Pacific region. I would like to thank Ernesto Otone Ramirez, Assistant DG for Culture at UNESCO, Professor Choi Jae-chan, Chair Professor at Ewha Women's University, and all our presenters, moderators. Thank you to everyone for your support. And of course, I would like to take this opportunity in particular to thank the organizers at the Cultural Heritage Administration and the National Intangible Heritage Center for all your support. COVID-19 has made this year very challenging indeed. I almost find it hard to remember the offline events that we held last year, where we met together in person to share our ideas. Now everything is held virtually. This tells us that we often take things for granted and that we don't know what we have until it's gone. It is said that the opposite of giving thanks is to take something for granted. We've taken so many things for granted, both in the past and even now. Nature and culture have been things that we've always taken for granted, when they are in fact things we must cherish and gratefully pass on to our future generations. Sustainable development is really something that is pursued from a place of gratitude, in my opinion. The 2020 World Forum in ICH will discuss cultural sustainability and environmental sustainability from a place of gratitude. This year's forum will look at our intangible cultural heritage as core elements to achieve sustainability and find wisdom from nature and the universe so that we can deal with the current challenges. The 3-day forum will allow us to look back at the past and take stock of the present while redefining the future. This will be an important opportunity for us to do so, and I ask for your support and encouragement until the very end. COVID-19 is widespread, but we will never despair. We will overcome, and we will engage in solidarity, and we will take this opportunity to spread this message of hope to the world. Thank you very much.